Okay boys and girls, we are off to Rainbow. Yeah, off to Rainbow, all packed, trip out of the blue. Back of the van absolutely crammed with gear for a week. Don't think we can get any more in. If we tried. Yeah. Peg 6 for a week. Let's see what we can do. Bait, everything's loaded I think, just about, so we'll see how we get on. See you in a bit. Okay boys and girls, here we are. Swim 6, peg 6, Rainbow. Absolute glorious morning. All the rods are out, only done 2 rods yesterday. All 4 rods are out. That's my 4 rods there. We've got down in that little, I don't know what to call it really. It's like a cut through really, but it doesn't really go nowhere. There's like a double channel that goes down there. I've got one right down the bottom in the snag next to the tree, it's a gnome spot. And then coming round, Gary's in 679, he's over there and he's fishing this little stretch of water here up to this, where that slack water is. So that's his water. And then oh, wrong way. Sorry about that. There you go. So there's that's from my close-in rod. You can see a marker cane and a float in front of it. And then right up the back there, where that white tree is, got one right in there, and one on the slack water there. So these are Jimmy's 4 rods, just here. And they are right hand channel in them back bays, and he's got one right up on the very point of that island. That's a good tow, that is well over 200 yards. I wouldn't know how far it is, but it's far enough. But yeah, so I'll zoom you back out. There we go everybody, we can see everybody now. Yeah, so cold night, chilly night, about -3 or 4 last night I suppose, something like that. Yeah, looking good, life coat's on, you can see it's wrapped up, it's winter fishing, full winter fishing. Swim ain't been doing too bad I don't think in the last few weeks. Been a few fish out, I think there's been out 3 or 4 in each peg at the moment. I think there's about half a dozen guys on at the moment, and there's probably 3 or 4 fish out of each peg, so they're literally everywhere and nowhere at the moment. But yeah, took a long time to get here, but we're here now, and absolutely loving every minute of it. Didn't think I was going to be, I felt a bit rough when we first got here, stayed in the hotel, had a rough night's sleep. Yeah, come over like a bit fluey, but to be honest I woke up next morning, couple of tablets, I'm back to normal now, so good. All good. Place is amazing though. I can understand why people want to come back here all the time. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Swim 6. Might as well show the setup everybody else does on the videos. So my ridge monkey there. That's right. We're getting leaves dropping off the trees here, and you keep getting little bleeps every now and then when the leaf hits the line, and gets your heart racing. Yeah. So my ridge monkey, cook tent. Just had some pizzas last night, just for the quickness. But today we've had, what have we had? Croissants for breakfast, and then for lunch tomato soup, because it's quite cold here still, and some nice hot dogs in French stick. So lovely, absolutely lovely. All the fridges and freezers are working well. Not that we really need them at the minute, but Jim's got his little bivvy with him. He didn't want a big bivvy this time, so yeah. But happy days. Bit of a mess at the moment. I'm going to have a good tidy up in a minute. Bivvy heater, absolute godsend that is. Best thing I've ever built, that is. But I'll show you a little bit more on that later on. But at the moment, all looking good. Absolutely loving it. If you get a chance to fish here, just grab it with both hands. It's took me 10 years to get on here, to get an invite. Not an easy place to get on, but if you can get the invite, you've just got to come. You've got to come to experience it. Unbelievable place. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Morning guys. Right, bit of breakfast on the go. Jimmy's just looking for another spot for his... What's it? He's yeah, just looking for another spot out on the out in the second bay, I think. Just to have a little chop about, see what you can do, see what you can find. So, got the breakfast on today, sausage, egg, bacon, tomatoes. Not going to do fry slice, do a bit of toast instead, but yeah. So, a bit of Elvis on the radio, looking good at the minute. Last night, there you go. Last night, quiet night, thought I heard one down in the channel to my left, but couldn't say for certain it was a carp, but you never know. But we're here. Weather's set to change today. I think we've got southerlies and we've got rain, and I think we've got rain for the best part of the week. Showers on and off, but we're going from, what was we yesterday, -2, and we're going to 13, 14 degrees by Wednesday. So could be a game changer. Good swim, good winter form. 13, 14 degrees in the winter, take that any day of the week. Bit of overcast, cloud, cover. Yeah, so should be good, fingers crossed. Gonna get a bit of breakfast cooked. Ravioli for dinner last night, Jim done that, all fresh ravioli, bloody lovely it was. So I'm on breakfast duties this morning, and what I'll do is I'll catch up in a little bit. Speak to you in a bit. Come Jim, come get dinner. Breakfast.
Woo! Thank you. Now we're talking. Proper
food.
Kef.
Coffee, can we get a bit fucking slippery this old desk.
You put salt and stuff?
I don't salt anything when I cook, so you salt as you want. What's happened to me wireless? Where's Elvis gone, Jim?
Elvis is left the
Oh no, I'm stuck in those one there. Give us a wave, Jim. Good luck. I need it. As you can see here, look, trees everywhere. Haven't quite got the rain marine as I want it, but I think we're good. So what we're going to do, I think, we're going to go to this island. To be honest with you, I want to see if it's too shallow here in this front channel. It may well be. Just off this island. I can get across, I don't know. 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot. I think we're good. I think we can go all the way down here. Yeah, we're pretty good. We can go down this side. So it's good. We haven't got to go that side. Happy with that. Yeah. We're good with that. Okay. A quick change around. So the first thing we're going to do is put a loop in here. I think there's one already in here, so use that one. Yeah, I reckon so. Is it high enough? Pretty much, I think. Yeah, I think we should be good there. Back to there. Yep, so that's the first loop we're going to use there. I know we're good now. That one. See these sticking in the water here? A little bit of fizzing going on. I just don't know if this is fish. Let's have a little look. Definitely some fish going on here. Right in the centre of these glasses now, got a load of fizzing going on. It's good. Right, so there's the other hook that I'll be going against. There's a hook on the end of this tree here. I'll be going from the bait to the island to this hook and then back to that tree hook. I think that'll work okay actually. I might be able to just use the two. Just that one and that one. But we're going to put one down here anyway. There's a little bar there, look, 3 foot over the top of the bar. And then we're dropping back down the other side 5 foot. And I want a hook about here. Just put my wellies on there. Might be alright. Just tip of my rod. Might be Get one in here, okay. Right, back of this one. We want it. That's it. Now you can see what these are for. Just keep yourself connected to things. That's the angle we want to go at. Lovely. That's good. So what we're going to be doing is fishing down in front of this snag here. So put that rod back round there. See, now we're dropping into the deeper water now, which is nice. Down the bank. Seems to be quite nice here. Lovely. Perfect. This is where we fish. Pretty flat, as you can see. That's good. Right. Note to self, put the weights on first, easier. I'm trying to do it in the boat. So what we're going to do, if my eyes work, that is. Sorry, I've got glasses on. There we go, so that goes on there. Bit of saliva won't go amiss. There we go, that's better. Feels better straight away. There we go. Pull the tail rudder up. There's the tail rod. Lovely. Perfect. Leave that there. So we've got a nice 6 foot of water here. So these are 10-foot rods. So a couple of foot over depth. That's perfect. Elastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it tight. So, job done. That's it. Perfect. PVA zip tie. There we go. Check that's gone through the hole. It did. Pair of snips. Job done. Okay. We are ready to drop a rig. Let's tighten all this up. Back onto the rod. Lovely. Perfect. And a nice deep bit. Okay. Down a little bit closer. Job done. A bit close right there. There we are. Number 1 rig done. Now we just so, happy days. So, enough scoops of that. Couple of different sizes. That's it, we're done. We are done. right. Over that hook. Whoop-a-daisy. Bella. Now out of the hook. That's it. That's it. Right, here we go. Okay, so what you can see in the centre of the frame is a little orange Atropa pole. Just in front of that is a little bottle rig, only a couple of metres, probably 3-4 metres in front of it, just gives you a guideline. That's fished over a little snowman, 18 and a 15 I think it is. Not going to tell you what it is. Nice boilies, all nicely made. And then if we go there a little bit, just left of that white birch, and the camera slows down, somewhere about there. Yeah, just left of that white birch there is another bottle in there, but I've got to say there is a bit of water in the bottle, so I think she's sunk level to ground. So just off of that snag there, again in about 10 foot of water. Actually looks quite a nice spot that. I think the going spot is further to the right a bit, but yeah, I just fancy coming off of the known spots a little bit. Perhaps it's a bad idea, good idea, I don't know. If you can just see slightly right of the tree, the white birch tree, there's a little tufty island with a hook in it. That's where the line goes up to, onto that hook and down into a little bit of a trough that sits in front of them trees really. It goes all the way along, so I should imagine the fish use it as a patrol route. And then we're going to come a little bit, pan left a little bit more. This is my close-in rod. As you can see, that Atropa pole there and a little green bottle. That apparently does quite good fish around about 12-1 o'clock in the afternoon. It looks quite a long way out, but it really isn't. It's a 35 yard, 40 yard max. Well, it's catapult range. I catapulted some baits around it this morning just to freshen them up. Yeah, again, that's on a snowman. Real stinky bait on these ones. I'm going to try something really strong for the winter just to see if I can get them to home in on it. And that is about it. All I can tell you really, I've got one right down the margin, but you'll have to wait till I go down with the video glasses. I'll show you what I'm doing there. So, but at the moment, yeah, all cocked and ready to go. Just need a fish now. Love to get a live take here, but I don't know if I would or not. I don't know if we'd be that lucky, but if I just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, you should be able to some little orange line markers off a solar. Lockie's little line markers. They are brilliant at night. You can see them. You don't run over your lines with a boat. I'll tell you what, why don't we show you what's in the boat? That'd be easier. That'd be a good thing to do. Let's just zoom you back out, otherwise it'll all fall on the video. So somewhere about there. Right. Let's get you out there. So here we go. So there's the boats we're using. These are all supplied at Rainbow. Cracking little boats actually. Looks a bit of a mess there because I've been out this morning, but yeah. So rotor blocks or H blocks, whatever they're called, from Ridge Monkey. Quite a nice bit of kit. My mate Chippy Lee, he lent me his Ray Marine Element. Thanks for that, Chips. Absolutely cracking bit of kit. Landing nets, they're fine. Bit of video gear on it, some tripods and whatever. Big leisure battery in the back there. Quite a nice little electric carp. Oh, this is not my one. This is a guy for one of my syndicate. This little Hass wing. I've got my I've got my other outboard with me, but I haven't put it on. I'll give this one a try because it's a little bit smaller than mine. So, but it seems to be all good, all good. Rods, just standard 10 foot. What are these? These are my Free Spirits. Very similar to the CFX Red. They do, or CFX Black. But Mark Barnett built me these. MB Building, Rod Builders, really good. Lovely rods, and then just coupled up with Techniums, and I've got a couple of Windcast Zeds on, to be honest with you. They're good old reels, just strong as anything. So that's Jimmy's boat. That one there, he's got the Minn Kota. That's the engine I've got in the back of the van, but we're just going to keep that as a spare. He's fish finding bits and pieces. He's on the Free Spirit 10 foots as well, which are there. He's got the cork handles, and I think he's got old Tegras, I think they're all set up with. Jimmy's house for the week. Cook tent for the week, which is really nice bit of kit, made by Ultimate Tackle, out of Holland I think they was. But yeah, really pleased with that. To be honest, I wasn't too sure what it was going to be like. All the usual stuff, cooler boxes, fridges, cookers. We've been eating like kings, to be honest. We ain't catching many fish. Well, we ain't catching any fish at the moment, but we're eating like kings. We might be millionaires. We've had steaks and shepherd's pies and God knows what else. So there's the bivvy, Ridge Monkey, just a standard one man, plenty big enough for a week away. Absolutely love it to bits. Wouldn't want to be chasing fish around with it because it is heavy, but setting up for a week in France, brilliant. And buckets and shit like that, you know what it's like when you come to these places. This is the bivvy eaters that I use. 2 seconds. Yeah, so there we go. That is a diesel bivvy heater. If you want one of these, just message me through YouTube. They run on diesel and a battery. That battery's been on 4 days and it's still saying it's fully charged. And all it does, it's all remote control, and it runs basically hot air. You can set the temperature to what you want, like you can indoors. Hot air runs through the tube into your bivvy, and it just keeps everything aired out, dry. It's lovely. On really cold winter days, I mean, we've had -5, -6 here the other night. So yeah, all your clothing can stay dry. You can air your bedding out on them wet, damp days. You know what it's like. Guys that go fishing a lot, you know what winter's like. Hard work sometimes, but yeah, other than that, looking really good today. Nice blue skies, well, reasonably blue skies. There's a little bit up there, so hopefully we've got 13 degrees. So is it going to be a lucky 13? Don't know. Let's see if we can zoom that in a bit. I don't know if I can. There you go. That's 789. That's Gary over there. He's had a couple of nice fish actually. I think he's had. Somebody said to me he had a 38 kilo, something like that, roundabouts that, and a couple of others. He's fishing around the back of this big main island here. Sorry if I'm going a bit far, this is zoomed right in, so you have to go real steady with it. But yeah, he's over there. He's been there for a fortnight. Didn't do too well the first week, but come on him on the second week. So yeah, so at the moment it's all to play for. The rods are out, traps are set, bait's in, full up with food, full up with tea. So all we can do now is wait for a fish. That's all we can do. Right, speak to you in a bit. Yep.
One of Rainbow's juveniles.
One for the future, Jim.
One for the future. It is winter. You can't choose what picks us up. Right.
2 seconds. Get the net.
Fish.
It's cold water.
Seriously,
Cold water.
The fish is like an ice pack.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. Immaculate.
Stop.
Immaculate.
That's fine. Alright. So yeah, I mean it is a baby, but can't help.
It's a win-win,
It's a
Jim.
shame, man.
It is a win-win. We've still got a couple of days left for a big one. At the moment it's a win-win. Been hard work this week, cold, wind out the east, fish are everywhere and nowhere, and Jimmy's winkled one. We're not really worried about sizes or weights, that's not what we're about. It's just an achievement. 2 seconds, Jim, we've got to leave there.
That's fine, just a little baby.
Lovely fish. Immaculate, one for the future.
Definitely a future fish, but for the minute it is December, and like I said, we can't guarantee what's going to take our baits.
No,
Baits.
100% not, mate.
Thankful it's a take.
It could have easily been a 60, so there you go. Well done, Jim. Superb, superb. Two seconds, Jim. Don't let him go yet.
Ready?
No, not quite. Okay, Jimmy, when you're ready. Beautiful fish, Jim. One for the future.
Okay. Let it go.
Yeah, let her go. There you go. Well done, Jim. Give us a thumbs up, matey. Well done, mate. Excellent. Right, we're back. Sorry about that. The lens needs cleaning. It's they fog up in this time of year. A pain in the backside, but there you go. We're in there. I've got video glasses on as well, so if I look a bit of a weirdo, sorry about that. Yeah, so what we've got down here, we've got a channel that runs all the way down. It's about a good 100 metres from where I'm fishing, but it just looks so good. There we go. Get down here. I want to go nice and steady. See if there's any fizz in here today. So that's what we got there. This channel comes all the way down. And if I zoom in, you can probably see my bowl, which is there. Huge great big tree laying down in the water, and got a bottle rigging, double leaded. It's been down here all week, been in since I got here. Not touched that rod, all I've done is fed it a bit of crumb over the top. Wind just trickling in here very, very gently. It's an easterly wind, that's the only killer, but it does do a big fish in the winter, but only every now and then. So let's keep our fingers crossed for this one. It'd be nice if it did. It won't be for the want of trying. Did see a little bit of movement down here yesterday, but I don't know what it was. It could have been a pike in the edge, I don't know, couldn't see. Didn't have my glasses on, so yeah, so that's what we've got at the minute. Let's wind you back out. How mad is this place though, huh? Lake full of huge fish. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. The lens was all misted up. Couldn't see bugger all. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, it's been a bit challenging weather, I've got to say, this week, but today just looks absolutely the best it could look. Yeah, it's actually, the fog's lifted, mist has lifted. It's the water temperature still low. I think they're about 8 degrees, something like that, 9 degrees. They're definitely not very warm. Last week it was 14. There was a few fish being caught, but it's dropped down very quickly. So, but at the moment it's all to play for. Rigs are out. Say, I dropped a weight this morning on a rig, and it was the PVA zip ties from Fox. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It could be that one of the weights a little bit loose in the actual housing, but it don't matter. It makes no odds. It took 2 minutes to sort out, so not had no problems with them before. Got to hold my hands up. They ain't Fox leads, so sorry Fox. I am using an aftermarket lead. That could be the problem. So anyway, all good now. Everything's baited. Checked all the spots yesterday with a donking rod. I had one that was a little bit sloppy, but I was intending to fish a little bit in the silt. So, but yeah, sorted that out now. So, gone on to a little bit harder area. But yeah, it looks mad as you like today. It looks good for a take. Best, like I say, it's the best it's looked all week really. So, amazing place, amazing people. So, yeah, let's just hope we keep fingers crossed that we've got a fish to come. So anyway, I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to do a rig talk in a little while. The guys on YouTube, when I've done the last creep video, I had loads of requests as, can you show us the rigs out, what rigs you used, and I'm not a rig man. I type pretty basic rigs, but I'll show that a little bit later on. Just what I'm using here, not my ideas. Combination of Stevie Briggs, Crowe, and to be honest, Lockie Martin sort of does a few straightforward rigs. and I think that's all you need here, good strong stuff. So anyway, speak to you in a bit. Right, first one from Rainbow. Have we got voice? Yes, we got voice. Excuse me head talks for a minute until I get this sorted. Yeah. Have a little drop of water, please, Jim. Thank you. Right. Don't know the weights yet. There you go, that's it. Okay.
Well done.
Camera's not right. Big fish playing about. Come on now. Full of life, Jim, for a winter fish. You can behave yourself. There we go. That's lovely. This there. Okay, right. First fish of Rainbow. Oh mate, it's a calamity getting this fucking thing sorted out. But right, yeah, a little bit towards my eyes, Jim. That's it, lovely. Yeah, don't know what the weights are. Looks to be, what, 30, Jim? 40? Round about that, I would say.
Yeah.
So, happy with days. Kilo of crumb, couple of kilos of crumb, a few little boilies round it, down a channel, 100 yards away. Been there since Saturday, something like that, so doing the do. Absolutely over the moon with this one. Just come a bit on my face, Jim, please. And the light on my face, up, up, up. That's it, lovely, there you are. There you go, mate. People, Rainbow, what a place. Mwah. Right. Thanks, Jim. Okay, scores on the doors, Jim. £49, is that right?
That's right.
49, first fish out of Rainbow. Absolutely over the moon with this one. Worked hard for it all week, haven't we, Jim? Been hard going, but we nicked one. Jimmy had one today, a few big ones tomorrow. Happy days. Video all right, Jim?
Fantastic, all good. All
lovely.
Good.
Thank you, me darling. Still running. Right, Jim, still running?
Yeah.
Come on, baby, that way. Oh, this water's cold. Off you go. God bless you. Whew. Right, here's all the wonderful showers at Rainbow. All lovely, immaculately clean. Lovely laid out. 4 showers, 3 gents' toilets, 1 ladies' toilets, hand basins, drying areas. Lovely. All your mops and everything like that. And then here's the famous clubhouse. No one in at the moment, everybody's fishing, so loads and loads of good photographs in here, all different top anglers. Absolutely lovely. Bar, coffee, cognac, cold drinks, beers. All the iconic pictures I'm sure you've seen before on all the internets, but there you go. And I suppose we better have that picture because it's always there, it's always shown. That's a superb picture. Lac de Curton, Rainbow Lake. Right, I've had my shower, got me frozen food ready for tomorrow. I'm back out of here and get back to the lake. Speak to you soon. Okay, boys and girls, right, Rainbow, it's pretty miserable and dull and damp. So the last video I done at Crete. Let's just see if we can sort this light out. 2 seconds, there we go. That's a bit better. Last video I done for Crete, got asked loads of what rigs I was using, all the rest of it. So I'm not really a riggy person. There's a lot better people build rigs than I do, but I do very, very simple stuff. So try and keep it simple and do things. This light's awful. There you go. So let's see if I can sort this light out a bit better. Right, yeah, so I'm not a riggy person. I build pretty straightforward rigs. On here, everything's just got to be strong. So what we've got, we'll start here. So this is a lead-free leader material. It is a £40 Nash leader. Let me just make sure I get all the names right, because you never know, the buggers might want to send me some stuff for free. Especially if we do a good promotion for them. So actually it's not a Nash leader, I'm completely lying. This is a Fox £50 camo submerge. Okay, in £50. I've got about 5-6 foot of that. And then I go down to a Fox Run rig system and the bead, and these are just a super strong size 11 quick change swivel. Basically, everybody does them. They're all pretty much of a much. I think these ones are Nashy ones because they seem to be a thicker gauge. So that's that bit. Obviously, this little loop here goes to your main line, and at the moment what I'm using on Rainbow is a £60 heavy duty snag leader from Nash. I really like it. It's just like sea line really. It is a mono, it's not a fluorocarbon. We do about 10-12 feet of that for the bottle rig, and then that just do a nice 4-turn knot onto that, double back on yourself so it can't slip, put it all nice and tight. So that's that bit done. It's really easy. Sometimes I put a second lead here, which is obviously the double lead system, sorry. Mozza explains it the best, to be honest with you. So moving on to the hook link. Right, what I do, I've got quite long hook links here because I am fishing a little bit in the silt. So what I tend to do is I try and make the first part of it, I don't know if you can see that very well, quite stiff. And all this is shrink tube. I'll put 2 pieces of shrink tube, put one on, shrink it down, put another one just a little bit over a little bit, shrink it down, and then put a long tail rubber on, which then connects to obviously the quick change swivel. This is the £40 Nash Klingon leader. Really nice stuff. I splice everything. I don't knot anything if I can help it. You've got to have good splicing needles and the right splicing needles to do a nice job on this. But yeah, splice them if you can. It makes a lot neater rig. They don't foul. If you want to knot, if you don't feel confident, you can knot it. Just make sure your knots are right, and the fish can eject everything. You don't want anything stuck on behind a knot. Not a good idea. So yeah, so around about 10-12 inches of the hook link, couple of BB shots. I normally put a little bit of putty on those as well. I like this bit really heavy, although this is quite supple, I like it heavy. Then we go up to a little bit of shrink tube. Just make whatever type shrink tubing you like the shape of. I like sort of a little bit like a liner, but not quite a light liner, if you know what I mean. Nice, easy. I think they call this the multi-rig, don't they? Combi rig, I don't know. Multi-rig they call it, so you can take the hooks on and off. Little size 8 swivel with a big ring on it, and that is a size 4 XX. I think it's a Richmond, I think. Again, yeah, Apex 2X medium curve, just because it's nice and strong, material, ultra sharp for a big hook. And that's basically it, really. It can't be no simpler than that. Because we're using 12-14 ounce leads, that's the idea of these little bits of shrink tube on here, just to give it a bit of a boom. I wouldn't really feel comfortable using a boom material with, say, crimps. Probably be fine, but everything's got to be ultra strong. The less joints in it, the better, I think. And that is it, basically. Very simple. All dropped out with a rowing boat. Don't cast nothing here. So yeah, that's the rig. People ask me in Crete, so I could show some rigs. I thought I'd do it. As I said, there's a lot of people out there build rigs a lot better than me, but I just build strong rigs that do the job. Very simple. I use very similar on my own fishing at home. Very similar sort of setups. I do a lot of snag fishing, so I don't do that much open water fishing, so it's all snag fishing I do. I prefer it. So, but yeah, that is about it. Just come out of the shower. There we go, I'm here. How you doing? Right, yeah, so just come out of the shower. Unbelievable showers at Rainbow. Absolutely immaculate. Lovely clubhouse. yeah, so thought it'd be go up and get a tub up, get it cleaned up. It's been cold here the last couple of days, so been wrapped up. So yeah, but all good at the moment. Like I said, it is misty here at the moment, but we have got double figures, which is bloody lovely. I think we've got steak tonight for a bit of dinner. Shepherd's pie last night, my missus cooked. Thanks for that, it was lovely. Jimmy liked it as well. So Jim's just gone up the shower, so I'm on rod watch at the moment. And that's about it. I mean, it's a bit quiet. Fishing's not brilliant, but it is December and it is rainbow. It's not easy. It's not an easy venue. But hopefully, if we get one, it should be a whacker. Fingers crossed. But anyway, I'll catch up with you next time. Hopefully, next time this camera comes out, we've got a fish to show you. Other than that, I'll be doing B-roll and video and everything else apart from fish. So I'll speak to you soon. Right. There's the sign, Jim. There we are.
There's the sign, the famous sign.
Good week, one each. Absolutely lovely. Bit
Difficult
tough.
times in December.
Cold today.
But we'll try it again next time.
We had a good time, Jimmo.
Definitely,
Good time.
Definitely. Till next time.
Next time. See you again.
Don't